Oh wow, look at all the like bullet holes in this building. I think these are bullet holes right here. But that would make sense considering that Libya has been a place with a lot of unrest. I'm assuming these are bullet holes. They might just be flakes of paint missing. What is going on, guys? It's Zigzag here, and welcome back to another video. Today we are playing A World Without Google Car Meta, which is a map by VeganMosquitoKiller. He suggested it to me. And basically the concept of the map is that it avoids all the Google car meta that you have in normal play. So stuff like camera generations and like roof racks and snorkels and stuff like that you have as a result of Google coverage should be absent. And yeah, we have 6,000 locations here with lots of photospheres, and the compass is working. So yeah, I think we get into it and we see how many countries in a row we can get. And yeah, it should be a bit of fun, I think. So let's check it out. I also got rid of the thing that shows you the name of the uploader of the image in the bottom right, so that should also be an upgrade from what we normally play. So we have some yellow number plates here. That is rather curious. Feeling more like Central Asia or something here. We got a bit of English on this sign, which is also quite interesting. So maybe Northern India or Nepal even are possible here with the yellow plates. Not really sure. So Mahir Manali. Something restaurant. Rooms and restaurant? Something like that. Not really sure what that says. Yeah, there's actually no writing that can probably help us out, apart from the fact that there's a bit of English. So I think Nepal has a bit of English going on there. And the mountains are definitely tall, so that could fit. I think that's my best option here. Could be Bhutan as well, but we'd probably see a red number plate at least if we were in Bhutan, and I don't see any. So maybe, yeah, maybe somewhere in Kathmandu would be a good guess, I think. And okay, it was in India, in Manali. So I think there was a sign that said Manali, so that's where we were, but we were in the Himalayas. So getting 3,000 points is not a bad start to the video, I'd say. Okay, so the next one. Immediately feeling very deserty. Ooh, interesting structures here. They look rather Buddhist. Would it be Buddhist, these ones? I think so. Kind of looks like Angkor Wat, the Cambodian shrine, but is the climate quite right? I don't know if anywhere in that part of the world would be this dry. So where are we then? Buddhist? Could it be Buddha? A Hindu one instead, actually, is what I meant. Could it be Hindu? Kind of looks like the Middle East as well, so maybe in one of the drier regions of India or something like that. So, yeah. Do we see anyone wearing a particular headscarf or anything? Not really. I think this should be in like a dry part of India, though, perhaps around here. It's fairly flat, so I think that would fit. Anything else to say here? Not really. I'm just going to go for it, and let's see if I'm correct. It was India again, so this time we do get that it's India. And I was also thinking about the Pakistan border for a bit of desert, and so we should have gone over there. That is definitely the more deserty part, as you can see from the map. So it's a bit of a mistake to go down here. We probably would have seen at least a bit more vegetation there. But we got the right country, so we're on a decent score so far. Okay, so the next one. Union, and we've got some flags here, not really sure which though. We have an African looking man over here as well. We appear to be driving on the right hand side of the road, and so what do we say here? Something African, La Commission, so maybe in a French speaking African nation, seems rather likely. And we have some, oh hold up, could that be the Angola flag? I know the Angola flag has black and red on it, so now I'm wondering about Angola. That would be Portuguese influence rather than French. So it's not quite legible, but I think the climate would at least fit. In terms of the cars, we have some European ones. Not too many though. Yeah, there's nothing actually. Oh, hold up. Yeah, it just says Africa, not anything about Angola, but I'm still going to go for Angola because I think it fits. So let's go in the capital city here, and could we even find, what is this place? It's a African Economic Commission or something, Union. So I would say it's probably that kind of place would probably be fairly central. But this could be actually up in French Africa. I'm not really sure. This might not be actually a dry enough spot. Yeah, I'm going to go for it anyway, because I don't want to spend too long on the round. And yeah, it was actually in Burkina Faso. So what's the Burkina Faso flag then? Does it also have some black on it? Can't remember now, but yeah, baited a bit by the flag there. But to be honest, La Commission, probably more French than Portuguese. Okay, anyway, not to worry. Because we are in the next round. Kind of looks like Mexico to me, but let's check it out. Maybe not. We've got a lot of palms here. This could actually be North Africa again. Now I'm thinking like Morocco or something after panning the whole way around. Kind of looks like travel vlogs I've watched when people from Europe go to Morocco. And this building as well. So I think that's my current thought. Even though this building here kind of look Latin American, the rest of them feeling more Middle Eastern or more North African. Yeah, the people looking pretty right for Morocco as well. So I'm going to go somewhere just a bit inland here. And yes, well, we are right on the border of Morocco and Algeria. We pulled the right country and a decent score as well, so I'm happy with that. Probably the first time in a non-official map where I've gotten Morocco correct. And this one looks like Russia off the bat. Kind of a poor quality road here. Definitely looks like Russian housing, and the question is where. I mean, this could really be anywhere, unfortunately. Could even be like Kazakhstan or one of the other post-Soviet or former Soviet republics. I'm thinking just Russia will be fine, and it's got to be fairly green here, so let's go in this region. There's always a lot of cities and a lot of opportunities around here, so let's guess here, and you know what, if it ends up being out in this direction or even further, that's okay. And will we get a good score here? No, it was in Belarus. There you go. Actually, no, I have seen that Belarus uses a lot of those square-shaped cement power poles that we had in this round. We're right near Brest. So there you go, right on the Polish border. And we end up with 11,900, but I'm enjoying the map, and we're at least in the right region every time. So I actually think that game was a little bit better than the score suggests. So let's get into the next round here. Okay, so this one, looking interesting. Feeling like Thailand. We've got yellow road markings in the center here. This car is parked for the left. So yeah, definitely thinking Thailand here. Double-story houses everywhere, actually. Let's see, this could be Indonesia or something like that still. So this pole, not really getting too much here. I mean, that number plate is quite short. I feel like they might be longer in Indonesia. But look, we've got a red flag here. I feel like in Thailand they might be a bit more patriotic than what this street is here. But then again, Thailand's a pretty, Indonesia's a pretty patriotic country too. And I don't see any Indo flags either, so it's a black number plate there though, isn't it? Might have to switch over to Indonesia here, but these stilts houses do remind me more of Thailand, that's the thing. No, I have to go for Thailand here, but it could still be Indo. I think it's got to be like a bit north of Bangkok here maybe? Let's give it a go. Not at all, it's in Guyana. Wow, not what I was expecting there. That's a pretty cool street. Look how it's just like, everyone just lives on the coast, and then I guess it's just Amazon for hundreds of kilometers after. But that's cool. That was a cool location, and we got a very poor start here. And if we're going for a good score, because that's round 1, we may as well start again. I have no issue with that. So let's see what the next round holds for us. Okay, so here we are. Ooh, interesting. Feeling European, perhaps. Here we have Metro France. So that should be a big clue here. But there are plenty of places that are France. So we have ocean to the south here. I think we might be on Réunion Island or elsewhere. So let's check this out. Yeah, we also have a lake to the north here. So it's not quite as obvious as I would have liked. Let's see if we can find a bay in Réunion that kind of fits this. So could we be up here, kind of looking down on this bay like that? I don't know if that's actually going to fit, to be honest. because we need the we would otherwise need the mountains to kind of jut out a little bit, and they don't really here. So of course then I guess French Guiana over here, that definitely doesn't fit. That doesn't have the kind of south coast or mountains that we need. And just the thing is that this doesn't look like mainland France to me. I mean, we'll give it a look. Is there anywhere? I don't think the mountains are tall enough here. It could be here. Could be right next to Marseille. Let's take a look at this though. Or Corsica, of course. Corsica is a possibility here. Oh, it's tough to say actually. This might be Corsica. So where's the sun actually? The sun is unfortunately not really usable here, although it's more to the south. You'd have to say it is more to the south. So perhaps we are over here. Somewhere in these hills here. Yeah, I think that could fit if we were somewhere up here. Alternatively, somewhere near Marseille. Or we are just in Réunion. So I wish the sun was more usable. However, with a lack of other clues, I think it's time to go for Corsica. I'm just noticing there is a bit of ocean to the north as well. Or a bit of lakes to the north. So that does put a spanner in the works here, doesn't it? Let's just check out the Marseille one again. It's not an easy choice here. It's not an easy choice at all. I might actually have to switch to Marseille. I think it fits better. So without further ado, let's check it out. Oh, Martinique. Now I didn't even think about some of the French islands in the Caribbean Antilles here. So there you go. That, of course, fits much better. You have the nice bay here and the ocean to the south. And it is, of course, part of France. So we got a country streak, but not many points. Okay, next round. Let's check out what we got going on here. Feeling like Middle East with this kind of black and yellow painted curb. This camera has screwed up the way this car looks, kind of funny. Really long number plate with a bit of Arabic on it. So, ooh, this flag is the Libyan flag, unless I'm mistaken. Green, black, red. The new Libyan flag as opposed to the old pure green one. And so, Libya is quite a large country actually. We're going to struggle to think about where we are here. Tobruk, famous place for Australian soldiers. Benghazi, Misrata or Tripoli. They are the 4 options that are springing to mind for me. So let's check it out. We've got a fairly big city centre here. Somewhere where politicians are running. Oh wow, look at all the like bullet holes in this building. I think these are bullet holes right here. But that would make sense considering that Libya has been a place with a lot of unrest. I'm assuming these are bullet holes. They might just be flakes of paint missing. But yeah, that is kind of tragic or interesting, depending on how you look at it. But I think it has to just be a Tripoli send here. It's pretty green, and we have this little park to our... I guess the road we're going on is kind of north-south, so we could say we're somewhere like this. And yeah, we're 45 kilometers away in another town, as Zawiya. But we pick up good points there. 4,800 is probably the best guess of the day. And here is the next one. Really interesting looking building here. Could be the US, to be honest. Do I recognize any of these buildings particularly? It's quite green over here. Now I'm kind of less confident that this is the US after looking around full 360, but let's check this out. We've got these yellow lines in the center, probably leaning more towards US again, and actually looking at some of these cars, they're looking American to me. So I'm thinking a Texan city here. It's really Texas that I'm thinking about. We have front number plates, so Texas does as well. It could be further north, but something about this, it's looking like a summer day. These like trees kind of look more Mexican to me. You feeling me on this one? I don't know. I'm thinking like, not Houston. I could be Houston, to be honest. I'm thinking maybe like San Antonio here. And where's the center of the city? Center of the city appears to be to our south. So yeah, we could just be in like, I don't know. In this, is this a hospital? Could be a hospital. We could be in this like University Health Hospital right here. Okay, it was Houston. So literally the only city I mentioned it not being was the one it was. But yeah, we're rather close, and I am pretty happy with the vibes I managed to pick up there. Like, not bad at all. We're on a 3-country streak as well, so I'm happy with how this is going. Okay, we've got a lot of prayer flags here, and bunch of people as well. So they might look like native South American, and this might be somewhere in the Atacama Desert. That is my first thought here. Let's check out these buildings down here. A lot of blue roofs, which is really interesting, to be honest. It's kind of a depressing looking city. Not much. I mean, there's a lot going on, but there's not much greenery or anything like that. Not much in the way of greenery at all. It's a huge city, though, actually, along this river. So Peru is my first thought here, with these mountains like this, being completely dry. With a river running through it, that would also fit, I think. So let's find some cities that are really long, because this city just appears to be quite long indeed. I think we would have more like red brick if it was La Paz. So yeah, no, probably not La Paz. I think this is going to be on the Peruvian side of things. And let's check out Lima. So, you know what? It could be like this, like mountain range out here in Lima, because you can just see the amount of buildings that kind of flow through into the mainland. So this river is kind of running east to west, so that fits. And it's down to the south where things kind of open up a little bit more. So we could be like here, looking down at all of this here. That is at least possible. The mountains continue. I mean, yeah, I'm not entirely sold on this one, but I don't really have any other good idea. This one probably doesn't quite fit. This also appears to be a bit too green as well. This one's a possibility. I actually don't mind it, but I don't think the mountains are tall enough, perhaps. There's not enough mountains on this side, so I don't think it's there. This one, neither. Yeah, I mean, Peru is a fascinating country, and I could probably find the right one, but I am going to stick with Lima, so let's check it out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, I completely forgot about the prayer flags as soon as it finished. So it was in China here. And that actually explains the architecture as well. So, I should have tried looking at those people a bit longer. The phenotype of a native South American is quite similar to maybe someone who lives out here in China, I feel like. So, yeah, I should have gotten that, in all honesty. But it just looked quite like Peru to me, in the mountains, so a real tough guess, and I probably should have had a much better points there if I had my head screwed on correctly, but that's okay, because we've got the last round to redeem ourselves and get a better score. I think our last one was about 11,000, and so we only need to be in the right country roughly to beat our last score here. So here's the final round, and it's looking good because we have like an Americana looking car here. A bunch of them, actually. I'm thinking, ooh, that kind of looks like one of those cars that you'd have in Cuba, like an old commie car. We have ocean to the north here as well. This car's also kind of 50s, so I think we're going to be in like Mexico or Cuba or something in Central South America. The sun is, yeah, kind of not really usable, more to the north, but yeah, it's not really usable, actually. I do think we're probably... Having said that, now that I see the sun is maybe more to the north, it could be Brazil or something. With the ocean to the north like this. So, we could be on the north coast here. But really, my heart is set on something like Cuba. Or maybe like this area of Mexico, near Cancun or something. So, yeah, it's going to be here or here. It's all comes down to this round to determine whether actually we can beat our last round score. But let's pick an appropriate looking beach here and give it a go. So here's our resort, and I think that's a decent guess. Ooh, where's it going to be? Oh yes, that is a fantastic guess. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. That's why these maps are so fun, because you get to like use some of like your real world historical knowledge and stuff. Seeing that commie car was really what brought us over, and only 27 kilometers away. That's fantastic. Right near Havana, so a bit of a hedge, but well, you know, we had to use the ocean as well. And we actually found a resort. It was at a different resort, or a different kind of nice looking beach, and that is how we end up with 14,000. Now, I definitely could have gotten that one if I was being a little bit better, and same with that one. So we really could have had a great score here. Definitely happy with that Texas guess, definitely happy with that Cuba one, and the Libya one was also good. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, everyone. It was good fun to play this map. Let me know if you want to see more of it, and I will see you in a video very soon. So catch you later.